3, 2, 1, whatever, lo que quieran hablar, decir. Si usted quiere decir algo como madre.
Yo no quiero que mi hijo crezcan viendo hombres y mujeres y mujeres. Yo quiero que ellos crezcan conociendo que es padre y madre. No homosexualidad, no al lesbianismo, sí a Cristo, no al pecado. ¡Amén!
Mommy and Daddy! 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 Mommy and Daddy!
So tell us, how is your day going so far?
Well, my day is going really great because today is the day that I show the people that God is my first and only thing in my life. So he's number one. So he's my supreme authority. And I follow him above everybody else. I love him above everybody else. I have nothing against homosexuals. It's just I don't like the sin. Because if they allow that law to be passed, they're going to confuse the children in the future. So if I want to teach my future kids that homosexuality is wrong, maybe I'm going to have a hard time because the world is telling them that it's right. And I want them to know that God is real and that God doesn't like that. And I want my kids to be obedient, my future kids.
Now, one thing I want to ask you is, what do you think would happen? What would be the effect on society if that bill were to be passed today in New York City?
I think it would be like a domino effect. That it's going to affect the family, it's going to ruin the entire family. And if the family is wrong, then the society is wrong. If the society is wrong, the nation is wrong. If the nation is wrong, the world is going to follow the same footsteps. So I think this is very important. That for this bill not to be passed because it's going to give bad effects to the entire society, not just individual families. This is the capital of the world. This is New York City. And other countries and other cities, they look at us as an example. So we have to set an example. We have to be moral. And we have to have morality as our priority. Because if we do not allow morality to be our priority, then other cities are going to look at us as an example and they're going to follow us. And they need to follow a good example, not a bad one. Yes.
Now, how can we go about setting a great example, not just for this city, which needs very much of a good example, but for every city in particular, major and minor?
Well, they need to realize that the only one and true God is Jehovah, okay? And Jehovah says that homosexuality is perversion and is detestable under the eyes of God. So you need to keep in mind that God is number one and you need to be obedient to that. And every city and every nation and every single person needs to keep in mind that they have to be obedient to God because he's the one that gave us life. And he's the one that deserves for us to be obedient to him.
Amen.
Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure to be here on this day.
Thank you very much. God bless everybody.